madly, insanely, desperately in love with you, and nothing will ever.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Innovation with the Morses again, Mel and Rick. And it's been a while since we did our last video, but you know, things happen, life happens. But we're here today.
That's right.
We're gonna keep going.
That's right.
And we know y'all looking for a video.
That's right.
We hope it's like no, but we're here and this is gonna be a really short, quick video.
Yes.
We just want to talk about that 4-letter word.
Love. Yes. Valentine's Day just passed. And you know, I am a love baby. My birthday is on Valentine's Day. So,
Yeah.
you know, that automatically qualifies me as a love expert. Not really. But today we just wanted to talk about love. And with so many people out here searching for love, and some of you may be searching for love in the wrong places. And you know, when I think of love, the first place my mind goes is to Christ. Jesus Christ. He is love. And when I think about him, how he gave his life so that we could have life. And I know many people may not believe that, and you may have different views. But I'm telling you, I'm a living testimony of the love of Christ. I've seen it. I have experienced and still experience it on a daily basis.
Yes.
And that's why I serve God. That's why I love him, because he shows us through our everyday life and everyday living that he loves us and that he cares for us. We sing this song in our church, he's a good, good father. And that is the one thing, being a father myself, when I just look at my girls and how much I love them and how much I will, you know, take a bullet for my girls, it puts in perspective how much God loves me. It's like, no matter how bad Mackenzie gets, no matter how she just doesn't listen to me at times, I still have that unconditional love for her.
Yep. And the same way that they come to us with their arms outstretched for us to pick them up and just cradle them in our arms, is the same way that God looks at us, and we can go to him and we can cry to him and we can tell him our problems, our fears, our frustrations, everything. And he's still going to cradle us in his arms, because that's just who he is. He's a good, good father.
But the one thing about God is, even though he loves us, he gives us free will to love him back. And although you may be thinking like, why is my life going like this? What is going on? If there is a God, like how could these things have happened to me? How could these things have happened to my family? And the one thing I love about God is the essence of love is free will. You love because you want to. And that's how God is. He wants us to love him. He wants you to love him. But along with that love comes free will. And just think about the last thing that you did wrong, the last thing that I did wrong, the last thing that you did wrong. Did God stop you? He didn't stop you. It was your choice, and he made a way of escape. But it's up to us to have that free will to say, I'm either going to do this or I'm not going to do it. So
do I love God enough to not do what I want to do?
Right,
do I love him enough to turn down my flesh? Do you?
And that's the one thing about God, is he will always make a way of escape, but we as humans, we have to take that escape route. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, it's easier said than done.
What?
We all mess up. We all make mistakes over and over and over again. But that's how loving he is. He still forgives us. He still keeps us. He still shows us new mercies every day.
And the Bible lets you know he's faithful to forgive. So, I mean, man may not forgive you and they may have a hard time forgiving you. But the one thing about it is, when you think of that love, it is that word encompasses so much. One thing that when people talk to me about love, and you know, they talk to us about relationships and about us and about marriage and things, the one thing that I like to stress, and the one thing that I like to tell people, that if you are looking to love somebody else, you must first love yourself. Love yourself. Because I know there's a different favor that fell on me when I met you. But before I met you, I already knew who I was. I already liked me. So
you were already whole.
Yeah.
And so was I.
Exactly. And I wasn't looking for you to come and fix me. And I wasn't looking for somebody to fix. You know what I'm saying? Right. I mean, of course, we both have our flaws, had our flaws, and still will have our flaws. However, I was whole. I liked me.
Exactly.
I knew who I was. I wasn't looking to fulfill some kind of need that I felt like I didn't get. A void. I wasn't looking for that. When I met you, I found a true wife. You know what I'm saying? And we, in our union, God just began to bless us. You know what I'm saying? And that's the one thing about love. If you are not whole yourself, and I'm not saying being perfect, but if you're not whole, if you haven't done a self inventory to really fix those things, get over those past hurts, forgive those past people that have hurt you, take some time for yourself. I always tell people when, bounce from relationship to relationship, like find some time to love yourself.
Yeah.
Find some time to take yourself out on a date. Know yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because until you know you, you can't know nobody else. If you don't first love yourself, it's going to be hard for you to really commit and love somebody else, because people don't do what you want them to do all the time. I mean, we've been married for 6 years.
6 years.
There's times where you don't do what I want you to do. There's times when I definitely don't do what you want me to do.
We're stubborn. We can be stubborn.
She's stubborn. I'm not stubborn. She's stubborn. but but that's life.
That's life.
And love.
And you took the good with the bad.
Exactly.
There I am.
Because we get in this world and we act like life is social media. Like I'll speak for myself. When I take a picture, the picture you get, it probably was 100 pictures before that picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in this world and social media and just people try to portray, we only portray the good.
Right.
Nobody wants to portray the bad. We don't want to talk about the bad. But in this life, there's going to be bad. And how do you work with the bad? Because you're not always going to get a whole bunch of, it's not going to be fairies and lollipops.
Peaches and cream.
Yeah, all the time. But how do we work through the middle ground when times are tough? And, not being ever the first thing that happens or the first sight of conflict or obstacle, you're ready to run.
Right.
And that just goes to show, that when you are in a relationship, it has to be no longer always about you.
That's right.
Like, how can we make this thing work together? What can we do together? How can we make this life be better?
So when you're looking for love, the first place to look is in the mirror.
Yes, because until you learn how to love you, you are not going to successfully love anybody else. Like, if you don't like you, if you don't love you, it's going to be impossible for you to love somebody else.
Or when you look at yourself, and you say, am I somebody that I would want to date?
Oh, that was deep. that was deep. I mean, and I'm talking about really looking at yourself, like not that image that you have of yourself.
Not with a filter.
Not what, and not what you think of yourself, but like, what are other people saying about you? Like, because a lot of times we like to think we don't do nothing wrong. It's always...
And not all criticism is bad criticism.
Yeah, and we talked about that.
Especially when you got those friends who actually love you and that want the best for you. They're going to tell you the truth. And you got to listen to it, whether it hurts or not.
If you're looking for love, the first place you want to begin is in that mirror. Self-evaluation is key. Looking at yourself, finding out what you like about yourself, learning how to love yourself.
Accept all your flaws.
And
we all have a lot of them. We all have some.
Oh, speak for yourself. It's like, no, but for real, just knowing who you are as an individual, so that when that right person comes in, you'll be able to love them the right way.
Exactly.
You're going to have ups and downs.
Yes,
you're going to have trials and tribulations.
Well, what did you say was one of my flaws when we got together?
Oh, I never said anything about any of your flaws.
Lies.
You don't. What flaws?
Lies.
Let me see. Let me try to find something about. But I always say that you have that little spoiled girl mentality. Everything was about me. But I mean, we worked through that. We're working through that. I mean,
what? We worked through that.
She's been delivered.
That's right.
Thank God.
That's right.
And we don't have to deal with that. I know you always say, I think I know everything.
That's one of his flaws. Can't tell him nothing.
Can't tell me nothing.
Can't tell him nothing.
Look, I swear I've been here before, so I lived twice or 3 times. So, but
But we working through that.
But
still.
we know that about each other,
and we accepted it about each other.
Yeah, and not only that, but we work on it individually. Like I try to be better,
but we didn't make that
a stumbling block.
Yeah,
or make that an excuse to cheat or something. Look, the one thing about it is if you out here cheating, you need to get yourself together. I always say I don't understand why men cheat. I don't get it, because my wife has a different personality every day. So it's like coming home to different people all the time. You know, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, she can be Bonquisha today. She can be Sharita tomorrow and Melody, you know. So, I mean, y'all out here cheating. I don't understand it. Like, get it together. Because women can be all that you need in different places, different atmospheres, different people every day. So, I mean, get your life. Like, I don't have to cheat. But, you know, we pull them out. Who do you want today? Who do you want today?
No.
You know?
No.
But I love it.
No.
I love it.
No. But that's the thing. He keeps me laughing like all of the time. Like, how can you not be happy laughing? Like, laughter is medicine for the soul, y'all. I'm going to live long.
Exactly. And me too. So if you want to live long, find that life partner. Find that person that you can love, flaws and all.
That you feel like you just can't live without.
Keep God first. And I'm telling you, your love life will flourish.
Yeah.
So, love. God is love. And you be that love that you want God to show to somebody else through you.
Yeah.
Peace.